Hi everybody, we've been working on the short I sound, and we know that I says I. So we're going to sort some words together, but first let's look at our short vowel sounds. A, apple, a. E, ed, eh. I, itch, I. O, octopus, ah. U, up, So E and I are pretty tricky. All of our vowel sounds are really tricky, but E and I tend to sound a lot alike. So when you get to either one of these letters, you want to stop and think for a second, wait a minute, these can be tricky, and really think about your keyword and your motion if it helps you. So E is stretching your mouth back, and I is scratching your nose, like you have an itch. So let's read some words today, and we're going to sort, and there are lots of different ways you can sort, and today I'm only going to make two piles. One pile for words that have the short I sound, and then any other word will go here. So all of the words that do not have I will go here. But after you sort this way, you might want to try a different way, like making a pile for each vowel. Or maybe if you find some chunks you could sort by word endings or word chunks. So before we read, I want to remind you too about how important our vowels are. So I like to find my vowel first and get that tricky part out of the way and then get ready to read. Or you might notice a chunk right away at the end. So we don't just start saying the sounds at the beginning. We like to kind of get our brain ready to read the whole word. This is a sight word for me. I know that this is the word big. So if you come to a word that you already know, you don't have to say all the sounds first, right? You only need to do that if you're trying to figure out a word that you don't yet know. But if it's a sight word, I can just say it. Big. This has I, so I'll put it here. I see a chunk. Am. Now I'm ready to read this word. Am. I'm going to put this word here because it doesn't have I. I see a chunk, I know. This is at, like the sight word at. At, sat. This does not have I. Ip, zip. This will go in my I pile. I see my I, and then I also see a B and a B. I know those are tricky for me too, so I'm getting my brain ready to say B at the beginning of the word and B at the end. B, I, B, bib. Ag, ag, gag. Oh, here's a sight word I know. I can just read it, and I'll put that right in my I pile. An, tan. Those chunks really help us to read these words faster. Zap. Okay, I see at the beginning I have a B and then a D and my B, ad, bad. Another chunk, an, fan. Here's the sight word if. I can read that whole word. It has my I. Here's an ending chunk, it, it, sit. In, win. I know this word, at. Oops, it goes here. I'm going to have you say the sounds in your head and try to say the whole word out loud for this word. Is this a D or a B? I see my drum first. D. Dim. We're really working on saying sounds in our heads and the whole word out loud. Let's try that again here. Him. Sis. Tin. Okay, nice job. So today We thought about some different strategies that we know for reading CVC words or VC words, words that are just a vowel and a consonant. And I chose to make two piles, one for short I and one for all of the other words that did not have short I. But I know that you can think of lots of different ways to sort your word cards, and really try and pay attention to those vowel sounds, your D's and B's, and really practice saying the sounds in your head and just the word out loud. Thanks for sorting words with me.